Listeners, and I'm your host, Cristina Hernandez. And today we are here with Annie Vazquez. Hello, Annie.
Hi.
If you don't know Annie, she is an award-winning blogger. She's the creator of Annie the Alchemist, and she's been featured everywhere. Vogue, Refinery 29, Marie Claire, Cosmo, just to name a few people. And her blog focuses a lot on what I love: body positivity, healthy eating, travel, fashion, a little bit of that, uplifting, empowering women. So tell us a little bit about what inspired your career.
I was a journalist for many years,
Yeah.
and the market was changing back then. And I decided that it was time for me to launch my own blog.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did. And I think about a year after it started picking up, and I
Mm-hmm.
started getting different opportunities, and it took off. So it took a minute. It took a minute to get there, but it was all about following my heart and stuff.
Now your Instagram. So Annie has two Instagram
Yeah.
accounts: Annie the Alchemist, which has over 12,000 followers, and High Good Wellness Only
Yes.
has over almost 82,000 followers. What tips, can you tell someone that takes a long time
Yeah.
to build up? Do you have for someone that's wanting to start their brand and their journey in this? How do they, what tips do you have?
Well, the first thing I recommend is following what you love. What
Mhm.
are you excited about? What makes you passionate? And just going for it and organizing yourself on social media. Knowing what platform you want to reach your audience. Also knowing who is your audience is so important. Like, what is your target market? What is, the age demographic that you want to talk about, whatever it is that your topic is.
Um,
People get excited when you're excited about something,
it's true.
and I feel like w- you can be successful as long as you know your craft,
Hmm.
you know. I wouldn't recommend doing something that you're not passionate about just to make money off of.
Hmm. I know. So to kind of give also a little background, you did start out as the fashion poet, which is what
Yeah.
most everyone knows you as. And now it's become High Good Wellness Only.
Yes.
That is a pretty courageous, I have to say, move to make, because you've created a brand of the fashion poet, which everyone knows you as. And then how do you make this leap?
Yeah, it was so yeah, I had the fashion poet for 10 years,
Hmm.
and that is what initially got my foot in the door, and I'm so grateful for it.
Hmm.
But as 10 years go by, you start learning different things
Yep.
about, different stuff.
Life.
Life, exactly.
Experiences.
And I had the opportunity to go to New York Fashion Week and experience that several times and work with top beauty brands. But I started getting really connected to my audience, and they would even call me out on certain things, such as makeup.
Hmm.
So they were like, that product tests on animals. And I really wasn't aware of, the whole cruelty free,
Hmm.
and I got into it. So now I talk about cruelty free products,
Hmm.
what's vegan, what are clean products. I talk about sustainable fashion
Hmm.
and, going against what fast fashion is, which I used to be all about.
Yeah.
It was like the next best outfit. And that's not realistic, and it's not really going to help you save money and, do what it is that you want to do.
Yeah.
So even today, like, I'm wearing a 5-year-old dress,
Uh-huh.
and I bought myself new boots, but it's about compromising and shopping smart.
Yeah.
So I talk about that. I still keep the same topics, but they're just a little bit different now,
Yeah.
And it's about conscious shopping, really.
Yeah.
And then I also talk about body positivity, which is something that I experienced online. I got body bullied.
Wow.
Yeah. And even when I was younger, but being online and getting body bullied by people you don't even know, It was really eye-opening. And my niece was at the time an active blogger. She's in high school now, her first year.
Wow.
So that was really, I was like, I have to do something. So
Mhm.
I got really involved and I started, showing myself in swimwear or in, undergarments and without makeup, without, like Photoshop, anything. Because I really wanted people to see that there's nothing wrong with being natural.
Being real.
Right. And we shouldn't judge other people based on what they look like.
Mhm.
There, there's so many different body types
Mhm.
because they're all beautiful.
Mhm.
We're not here to look alike. We're here to be different.
Mhm.
So that's been really impactful.
Mhm.
So now it's really just about trying to make a difference, still using the same formula, but being conscious
Yeah.
and
So would
making
you
people.
say then moving away from the fashion poet and moving towards high good wellness only is really, it's more aligned and you're just
Yes.
following
Yeah.
what feels true to you. I feel like we touched on this a little bit in that I also started out in the fashion
I know.
industry. It's crazy. And I moved to, it's not, I mean, but it's a lifestyle luxury brand, but I love this brand that I work with, and it's more aligned with me as
Right.
a person. Um, and you are too.
I
And it's
know.
it's like similar but different paths. Even in the old company that I worked with, I knew about you back then as well because I know the company I used to work for reached out to you, and I've been
Yeah.
aware of you for, I want to say, since about 2007 or 8, 9, in that
Yeah.
realm. I think it's really courageous to have built a brand for 10 years and now say, I'm going to rebrand because this feels more aligned with me. And taking that leap says so much about you as a
Thank
person
you.
to say, this is who I am. I also mentioned to you, I've seen other bloggers that I've seen here in Miami that everything looks so perfect. Every picture is like, eh, it's not real.
No, it's not
And
real.
your body positivity, you're beautiful, but it's like you're
Thank
putting
you.
yourself in vulnerable, and I think that's why I'm attracted to your blog, and because you're just keeping it real.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. I think it's important that we empower one another, and we all keep it real.
Yes. Yeah. And I was going to ask you if you've been attacked on social media, and
On
yeah.
the bodybuilding?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I mean
horrible.
it would happen a lot, and it was mostly from women actually.
Yeah.
Which was really surprising because we're supposed to
Support one
yeah,
another.
but I feel like people forget that we're human when we're on
Mhm.
social media, and we also have feelings, and you know I really wanted to move away from that. Now I don't really experience it that much either because I put myself out there. So how are they gonna come for me?
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
already know.
Yeah. And you're
So
putting it out
yeah.
there. Yeah. It's encouraging. I just want to say to anybody that's wanting to start their blog too, like, follow your heart, follow your gut, follow what speaks to your inner gut, your intuition,
Of
because that's
course.
what's always going to lead us towards the path of growth and what we will be happy with ourselves. Now, Annie the Alchemist. I love it because, yes, it focuses a lot on body positivity. And I saw on there that you've become certified in Reiki.
Hmm.
What is Reiki?
Reiki is just life force energy.
Mhm.
And basically, it's a Japanese modality. It's a healing modality. I actually went to Japan last year to where it was created.
Hmm.
But
How'd you like visiting Japan?
amazing.
Yeah,
It's
cool.
very beautiful,
Huh.
and I get why there's so many like practices that come from there.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's just healing people with your energy, and you channel the energy of the earth.
Mhm.
It sounds a little bit weird, but once you experienced it, you get to understand. And I teach people how to do it. And I all this quarantine, I was doing it for free on my channel to help people learn how to meditate and connect with themselves and heal themselves, and teaching them affirmations and all that. But
I love that, because you do. I see that on your social media. You're teaching people how to do this for themselves.
Yeah. I feel like it's important for people to be independent and know that they can heal themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to take an aspirin. You don't need to like see a doctor. You can actually learn to slow down and heal yourself. A lot of the things that manifest like pain in the body or insomnia is because people are not connected with themselves. Yeah.
I have insomnia.
Do you? That's been like a lot for a lot of people because of quarantine.
Yeah.
But if you meditate and you watch your diet, like make sure you have hardly any caffeine, or if you do have caffeine, have it in the morning. But there's certain even like trigger foods, because food is energy too.
Yeah, it's true.
And just surrendering.
Yeah.
And letting go.
Can you actually read energy?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is another thing I see you talk about is, what is chakra?
A chakra, there was scientifically proven.
Yeah.
So we have 7 energy zones in the body. And each one correlates with whatever is going on in your life. So like the color you're wearing, red, is connected with the root chakra, and that connects with grounding, stability, prosperity.
So I'm bringing prosperity towards me.
Yeah, it's a powerful color.
Yeah.
So the colors that we tend to wear, it's because we may be feeling that chakra that day, or we want more of that like powerful energy.
Yeah.
Yellow it has to do with the solar plexus, which is your stomach. And you know, when people get nervous, you get butterflies, and that deals with self-confidence and courage. So when you put your hands on a certain part of your body where you feel pain or nerves, you're actually sending yourself energy. Like that's how Reiki works. You can actually feel better within like a minute or two. So you just move energy. And within your hands, when you rub your hands together and then open them, you'll feel energy in between.
I do.
So then you would move it to your whatever chakra that feels maybe out of alignment. For you, since you have insomnia, you would work with your third eye, which is your intuition and your thoughts. Insomnia and like migraines tend to happen when you're not listening to yourself. And then you would also do your crown, which is, you know, messages from the universe.
Yeah, because you can't shut your brain. I can't shut my brain. Yeah, that's what happens.
You know, the best thing to do when you have insomnia is use lavender oil and, you know, like put some on your hand and breathe it in, like take deep breaths.
I do that, and it makes a difference when I do it.
Yeah, it really brings you back.
It does.
Even sprinkling some on your pillow, your bed sheets, and meditating. Nobody wants to meditate in the middle of the night, but
you'll fall asleep because you're shut your brain off and you're just focusing on something else. How do we open up the third eye? Is it what you were talking about, or?
Yeah, the third eye, you can use different things. You can use crystals. So lapis lazuli tends to work with this chakra. But you know, praying, meditating, being outdoors in nature. People, when they spend time outside, they feel rejuvenated, and it's because it's cleaning your energy off. Things like that. The most important thing is to be in stillness and peace.
Even like when you were just saying, when you get outside, how it feels like when we were all quarantined and really not getting out as much. And then you just step out ride a bike, go for a walk. You're just like, oh my gosh, this feels so good.
Right.
Now that it's winter, I feel so lucky that we live here.
I know. It would be a different story if we lived up north or somewhere else.
Right? And having to deal with this quarantine all the time inside of your house and not being able to get out.
Yeah, we're very lucky to be in Miami.
How do you bring positive energy to your home?
Okay.
How do you do
Oh,
that?
that's so easy. So our homes are actually a mirror of what's going on inside of us.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell if like what the family life is like, what the romantic relationships like. There's different areas and you can use a feng shui map. So like
Is it
say
something you can just feng shui map, get it off
yeah,
the
you
internet?
can yeah, you can get it off the internet.
Okay.
On your phone, like if you have an iPhone,
Mm-hmm.
you would open up the compass and you would locate that area. So say if you want to bring more money into your life, you would look up the career area or the money area and you would feng shui it. So bringing different elements. Let's see, you'd work with three. So plants help money come in. Um, fire element, so candles. It's all about placing things in, say, your bedroom. If for romance, you shouldn't have a TV in there or a mirror, right? uh TV is a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
Mirrors tend to bounce like energy all over the place, so you can't really focus. It creates static energy. It's important to have like stick to a color palette, like light colors. Yeah, if you have furniture, it should be in twos, so there's balance in the relationship. Yin and yang energy. There's different, yeah, when you start looking at it. I did a big talk about the love area.
Uh-huh. I love
And
this.
people loved it. So that's in the southwest corner of your house. So you would just make it lovely. You could use like rose quartz, which is a crystal that's connected to love,
Mm-hmm.
self-love too. You would put two plants or two candles, maybe pictures of you know of a loving couple, if you're trying to manifest that, or if
Mm-hmm.
you're already in a relationship. Another thing not to have in the bedroom is pictures of your family or your dog or anything. It should only be pictures of you and that couple. Yeah, because then it's like those people are looking at your intimate life.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of, it's really interesting when you start breaking it down, and it makes sense. And a lot of people that I've talked to about this, they see the shift automatically. Like you will
Well,
see it in a week or two. You even feel energized. The east area of your house is the health area. So maybe you're dealing with something, or maybe you want to get into meditation, or you just want to feel better and calmer. You would work on the east side of your area, and it's all about bringing in plants. Plants are extremely healing. Cleaning it, making sure it's organized. Feng Shui really deals with making sure everything is tidy and organized in your house. In your kitchen, you shouldn't have knives out. It also creates static energy. Knives need to, you know how people hang knives, or they
yes.
have they need to be put away.
Yeah.
The garbage needs to be hidden as well. Yeah, it can't be like an outdoor garbage. It has to be under the sink or something like that.
I got to redo my house. I got the TV, the mirror.
It's a lot of people have that.
Yeah.
But it's a good time to even start thinking about feng shui, since we're going to be entering 2021.
Yes.
And we all need
a better 2021.
Yeah, we need that good energy.
For those starting out with crystals, which are some of the best ones to get?
So the basic ones that it's amethyst, which is really nice, and it brings relaxing energy. So you could place that in your living room or your work desk. The other one would be rose quartz for self-love. And if you're trying to like manifest a partner, you would get two rose quartz and put them together. Yeah. Angel light is really nice because it tends to invoke angelic energy in your home.
And you have an online store.
I do.
Annie,
I do
which
have
is
an
Annie
online
the
store.
Alchemist.
Yes.
And you sell these crystals on your website.
Yes,
yeah. As well as candles.
sage, palo santo. I also
Yes.
have shirts that I designed and I sell on
I
there.
love your shirts. Buena
Thank you.
energia,
Oh
positive
yeah,
thoughts only.
I have to send you one.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. What are some of the best crystal combinations? You were saying about putting 2 rose quartzes
Two
together.
rose quartz together for, if you want to like bring in love. Um, I would use citrine for work. Like you can even wear the jewelry, like a ring or a necklace, or have a citrine with a candle next to it. Citrine helps you like move forward in situations, and it also brings you money.
Mhm.
For protection of your house, like to ward off bad energy,
Mhm.
use black stones like obsidian or I just forgot the name of it. Any black stone works. You would like put it in the front of your house, in the entrance.
I think also talking about this, some people think, oh, I don't know, this sounds so weird. But there's something to be said about when we consciously go through emotion of creating an intention, like I want to bring love into my life, or I do want to ward off these any bad energy, and we go through emotion of and an exercise of whatever it is that we want to attract or not attract.
Right.
We bring those things to us.
Yes.
Sometimes it happens like this. Sometimes it happens a little while down the road. But there's something to be said about putting something out into the universe and it comes back to you. And I think that's what, like, sometimes people get, I don't know about the crystals or this or that. But it's really all about, to me, whatever it is that you want to use it as, putting a message of intention into the universe and how it manifests itself.
Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
why it's like setting intentions on paper.
Mhm.
The crystals are just tools. You don't really
Yeah.
need them to like bring love.
Mhm.
If you really want to bring love and you're trying to find that, you would make a list of like 100 qualities that you're seeking in a life partner and 100 qualities about yourself and what you bring into a relationship.
Mhm.
It's all about being clear in your mind and your
Yeah.
thoughts and your actions and
Yeah.
having faith. But a crystal is just a tool that serves as a reminder, and
Mhm.
it does have energy.
It does.
Like I'm a nervous flyer. I haven't flown now, but
Mhm.
I would always carry crystals because when I would get anxious during turbulence, I would hold it and it definitely would relax me. It's a
Mhm.
reminder to stay relaxed or to have faith. So
Yeah.
you don't have to buy crystals, you don't have to buy anything.
Right.
But it is true that your thoughts and actions bring in what you want.
It's true.
We can manifest anything if we
Mhm.
believe in it.
Mhm.
And the key is to have patience,
Mhm.
right? Because patience says that you believe that it's coming,
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah. I mean, you were asking me when we were just talking back and forth about, like, do you think, 'cause I used to be in the fashion industry too. Do you think, and now I'm not. And it's like, do you think you manifested? I'm like, I guess I did, because I knew I needed to change.
Yeah.
I just didn't know exactly what that was, but I wanted something that I could be proud of, and here I am in my what I do outside of
Of
this.
course.
Yeah. What other things do you sell that I want to make everyone else aware of that you sell on your website? I saw a gorgeous bag.
Oh yeah, it's sold out.
Oh,
I had these masks as well.
those are cute.
They sold out.
Oh,
The eye stuff tends to go quickly, but I'm always adding different new things. This Wednesday I finally got my shipment of candles. So they're lavender and they're good for relaxing and like meditating with or setting your intentions. And today happens to be a new moon, which I don't know if anybody out there is into it, but it's at the beginning of a new cycle.
yeah.
And there's a solar eclipse, which they say is to help us see the next 6 months of 2021.
Okay. I saw this on your Instagram on
Yeah.
how to see.
So you can actually, and I've done it in the past before I even knew about this, you would write January to June And under each month, you would write what you would like to see happen in those months.
Mm-hmm.
And just put whatever. Don't even be hesitant because you deserve what you want, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of it will come to fruition.
I need to do this.
Yeah.
Clean
Today is a good day.
house. I'm going to put these things,
We have
get
a
rid of
few-
clutter. I have some work to do.
It's all good.
How has business been for you during this time of COVID and not being able to be with so many, people? And I know you're a person that's out and about.
Yeah. It was very different.
Mhm.
I'm a person that travels twice a month,
Mhm.
And this is the first time I didn't get to travel. And also I'm very social, so I live alone, so I really had to go inward. And so what came out of it was, creating the free Reiki and meditation sessions like 3 to 4 times a week for my audience to help them.
I love it.
To help them cope, and it became a beautiful community.
Oh.
Yeah, and then through that, I think I did it for about 4 months, 5 months. Through that, I realized that I was like, this I know what I want to do next. And that was changing the name from the Fashion Poet to High Good Wellness and going full throttle.
And saying, this is what aligns with me. This is what feels true to me. This is the path I want forward. And you did it.
Yeah.
That takes courage. It really does.
I feel like it takes courage, yes. But I feel like anything that you do when you follow your heart takes courage, But we have to take risk in order to live, right?
And grow.
Right. You can't just sit back and wait. You have to take a risk. And it's the best thing to do because you're doing it for yourself and you believe in yourself. No matter what you tried. So
yeah. I see you're super into plants.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I used to make fun of my mom growing up because she would like have so many plants and water them and talk to them. I'm like, why are you talking to your plants?
I saw my mom do that too.
And I have turned into that person. I talk to my plants. I love them.
Yeah.
They feel good. And honestly, like positioning them in different areas of your house helps so much. So in like my bedroom, I have peace lily. I have 2 peace lilies and they make me sleep like a baby. There's something in the plants.
Is that the one that has the white?
Yes, they're really pretty. They drink a lot of water. They're high maintenance, but they're great.
You can still do them.
Yeah.
What's your favorite plant?
My favorite plant?
Maybe you don't have one.
I don't know. I love them all.
Yeah.
It's hard to pick.
What's next? Do you have any upcoming events you want to?
Right now, I'm working on a few products, like tangible products to help people work independently with themselves. And it's something that my audience has asked for the last 3 years. And it takes a lot of creative energy to do it. So quarantine was like, the perfect timing to start. So I'm working on that and it should be ready next year. But I'm excited to have that out. So I'm not going to say what it is.
Okay. So we're all going to be in suspense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's something I've wanted to do for a long time. But yeah.
Are you going to be doing any more Reiki sessions on your social media?
I am. I'm going to do one for December 21st.
Okay.
Which is Winter Solace. And then I'm also going to do one towards I think the 30th or the 31st. I have to pick a date just to help people but I'm also posting videos now which they asked for that are like meditations that you can watch whenever you want.
Yes, you're doing and I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so we got some fire questions.
Oh, okay.
Favorite local restaurant in Miami to give a shout out to?
Favorite local restaurant in Miami? I love Joe's Stone Crabs. I haven't been there in a while, but
I haven't been either.
It reminds me of like good times.
Yeah. Shout out to Joe's. We love Joe's. Joe's is famous.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite local sushi in Miami?
I really like Sushi Maki.
Me too.
I feel like it was the first sushi I tried in Miami.
Yeah. Do you have
Yeah.
a favorite local pizza?
I like Andiamo's.
I haven't been to that
Oh,
one.
it's so good.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. Like the place is very futuristic looking. It's on Biscayne.
Oh, I
I feel
know where
like you
you're
may,
talking
yeah, it's like
about.
gourmet pizza. It's
Yes,
great.
I've always wanted to try that
It's
place.
good. And I also like Frankie's, which is Frankie's Pizza on Bird Road.
I've seen that place and I've never been there.
Oh my God, you have to try both. They're so
Okay,
good. They're
good.
different, but they're so good.
Do you have a favorite Cuban restaurant?
Cuban restaurant. No, I mean,
My
I feel,
favorites is my dad's.
yeah,
My
right?
dad,
Like
our
when you grow
parents.
up on that food, it's like home.
Yeah. Favorite place to buy plants?
Oh, I love Midtown Garden Center.
Mm,
It's close to where I live and
mhm.
it's locally owned, mom and pop shop. So I love mom and pop shops.
Favorite hair product?
Favorite hair products?
Any hair products like you want to recommend, give a shout out to?
Oh my goodness. It's a 10 is a really good leave-in conditioner
Mm,
and it is cruelty free.
mm.
Yeah. Function Beauty, like they make, you can design your own shampoo and
Oh,
your
I've heard
soaps.
about this
Yes, they're
brand.
awesome. And you can, when you design it, you can decide what color you want it.
Yes.
I don't do color because dyes, and
Yes.
I just try to do it as clean as possible. You can choose your fragrance or not choose it. It's also cruelty free. But your hair, like you don't even have to blow dry it because it dries so pretty naturally.
You're the second person to talk about function.
You gotta get it.
Yeah.
It's gonna come up again. Function is awesome, and even soap, like you can design your own soap.
Huh.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite local shop for women's clothing?
Favorite local shop for women. I like Oak,
Mm-hmm.
which is right here in Coral Gables. Um,
Where? I know I've seen it
it
somewhere.
is. I don't remember the street,
Yeah, but it's in
but it
Coral
is in Coral
Gables.
Gables.
Oak.
Yeah, Oak.
Best kept secret in Miami.
Oh wow, that's tough. Oh,
I have two.
What are they?
Have you been to the Virginia Key Outdoor Center?
No, I didn't even know that
Oh,
existed.
it's on Virginia Key. So you go into Key Biscayne, and it's kind of it's right in front of Miami Seaquarium. And you can go kayaking and you'll see tons of manatee.
Oh
There's
wow.
starfish, and you can just go into these little it's when you go out kayaking, it's in there's a quiet little lagoon. It's beautiful. You're gonna be like, how did I not know about this when you discover it?
What is it called again?
Virginia Key Outdoor Center. They
Okay,
have
I gotta write
they're on
that.
Instagram.
I gotta write that down.
And then you can go and kayak to a little private beach, and it sits right in front. You'll have a view of Fisher Island.
How nice.
It's gorgeous. And I just discovered it this past summer. I've been telling everybody. I'm like, how did I not know about this? So shout out to Virginia Key Outdoor Center. The other favorite place I have is Miami Yacht Club, which is behind Jungle Island.
Okay.
And you have to be a member there. But they have a restaurant. You can go and eat the restaurant. It's great.
Do you know the name of the restaurant?
It's Miami Yacht Club.
Okay.
But it's, I mean, another best kept secret in Miami.
That is
And
really cool.
yeah.
I have to check those
So
out.
I'm like, I've discovered two secrets, I feel like, in Miami. I'm native. I've moved here
you're
in
not?
2005.
Oh, okay.
So when I discovered these places, I'm like, there's got to be, now I want to ask, because I'm like, there's got to be some other secrets that I don't know
I
about.
don't know. I have to brainstorm that one.
Thank you for being here,
Thank you
Annie.
for having me.
Sharing all your knowledge, I love all your body positivity.
Thank you so much.
And I hope you come visit us again.
I will.
And we'll see you again next Monday at 11 a.m. Thanks for watching. This is all about shop local, buy local. So if you have someone that you know that wants to promote a business or a woman entrepreneur that you think would be great on our show, please get in touch with us and share our videos. Thanks for watching.